everybody! It's me, Four! And I'm going to review a movie called Demon Eye, which I just watched on family movie night at the Four's house with my family, full of a bunch of little me's, which I thought was a great idea on paper. And when I thought about that, you know, but it's... So, Demon Eye, where do I start on this film? I literally just stopped watching this movie moments ago. Yup, I did. I did just stop watching it. That was a thing I did moments ago. I did it. Yeah. I'm glad I did it. So here's why. This movie, Demon Eye, right? Here's the plot and the basics of it. It's about a girl from America that goes over to some island or something called, like, I don't know, England, whatever that shit's about, or something. And because her dad dies after messaging her on Skype, and she finally talks to him after like 20 years, and then he's like, ugh, there's some scary shit in my house. Goodbye, click. I mean, what the hell? Anyway, whatever. And then she goes over there, and she meets a bunch of people, like 3 other people. So the cast is pretty small, okay? Like, minuscule cast. So good job saving on your budget. I'm not sure what the budget is. I don't know who wrote it. I don't know who directed it. None of that shit, okay? My wife just said, hey, we're gonna watch a demon movie because you love demon movies. Because I do love demon movies. But, yeah. I do love demon movies. That's a thing that I do. Yeah. But this movie. So anyway. Demon Eye. God, where do I begin? If you wrote a movie, okay, but had no idea how to write like a movie, but you had the idea on how you should write a movie because other people said, hey dude, you just kind of write stuff because it happens. That's how this movie was written. It was like, oh, I got my keyboard down. Keyboard! Everything was so conveniently written. Okay, for the love of baby Jesus. The first thing she does is when she gets to her dad's house where he died. Right, she's supposed to put it up for auction or whatever they do over in England land. So she goes over there, and the first thing she does is she goes, oh, I forgot, I buried a box over here in the yard. 20 fucking years ago? And it's still there? Right next to a little stream? You know, and it's not even buried, it's just like sitting on the grass. But she has like an epiphany, like, oh, that's right, I buried it over here. Let me go over and check it. And there's a little doll thing in it that she hugs and cuddles that you never see again. Played no part in the fucking movie. What? Like, okay. So it was like, why was that even written in there? You know? Like to establish that she had been there before? The fact that she was the dude's daughter and that was his house and she grew up there kind of establishes that whole point. Okay. Anyway, this happens a lot. Not really in that sense, but like a lot of these things. Like at the end, they're fighting the demon chick, right? The ghost lady thing. Spoiler alert! And the guy has to find the grave. And he's like, oh, she was buried like 40 feet from where we were at taking pictures. And he rushes to find her grave and conveniently trips in the middle of a goddamn mountainside field of just nothing. And lands on her, get this, skull, right? In an open area that had been buried 200 years earlier? What? Yeah! No, not okay. So, what, how, you're telling me he didn't have to dig up the unmarked grave of the witch that got buried, that had the amulet, to replace the amulet on her head to break the curse, blah blah blah. No. He just tripped and fell on her exposed skull after 200 years of being buried in an unmarked... Shut the fuck up. The convenient writing, the lazy writing, was just unimaginable. And the dialogue. No, I'm not used to bashing films so much. I don't like to. I like to find good things in everything, right? Okay? And they had a couple of good things. You know, the head shooting sequence was pretty well done. The effects. I mean, they had effects. Yeah, it was a thing. It happened. It did happen. It did happen a lot. Most of it looked like, you know those effects on your camera that you can get like from those programs, and you can be like, hey, you want to do that zombie thing for the Walking Dead effect, the filter? And you put it on your friend's face, and then you can like move around, and it looks like you're a zombie now. It was like that. Yeah, it was just like that. It looked digitally overlaid on their faces, and they tried to decolor it and things like that to try and match it. Oh, no. Nah, it didn't happen, Captain. No, you shouldn't have done that. Like, if you would have practically effects put on that shit, dude, you could have taken oatmeal, right, and shat in it, and slapped that on their face, alright? And that would have worked better than doing the damn filter effect on your phone, man. Okay? Take it from me, dude. Alright? I do special effects on the low budget, dude. Hit me up. Your next film, man. Hit me up. Pay me like 20 bucks and a bag of beef jerky. And I can do better than that. Okay? I can get some oatmeal and poop, and I can slap that on their face. And trust me, it'll look better than that. Listen to me, bro. Do you even effects, bro? Okay. So, but the dialogue. Back to that. Okay. Wow. Terrible dialogue, bro. Bro, do you even dialogue, bro? Because seriously, it was just like the conversations were so unrealistic. It took me out of the film. Like, I was wanting to enjoy it and kind of get along with it, but it was just so rushed. Like, there was no pause for character. There's no breathing room in between. It was just like blah 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 blah. Oh, blah 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 blah. It was like machine guns firing back and forth. I don't know if the actors were competing for lines quickest said in a scene. I don't know if there was a restraint on timeline to be done. I don't know. I don't know if you were in a rush. Shit, maybe you only had 2 hours a day to film anything before, you know, the people came home at the house that you had apparently raided because it was abandoned. I don't know what was going on. You know, your set design looked pretty good, though. But, again, it looked like an abandoned house, so maybe you guys were just like, alright, guys, get in there, say your lines, go, 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 get the hell out, we're gonna get arrested. I don't know. But, you know, shit, maybe you had diarrhea that day, and you really had to get to a bathroom, and you were in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. But the dialogue was rushed real bad throughout the whole thing. And it was very, I'm not saying the acting was bad, they all did a good job. But the way it was done was pretty rough. Like, unrealistic. None of it really flowed right. None of it felt connected. It took you really out of the moments. And it made me sad. I cried a little bit. I cried a little bit, mostly in my pants. Because I really wanted to like the film. And I wasn't able to do that. So it made me a little sad, yeah. But man, like, I like to find redeeming qualities in these movies. And here's my redeeming quality. Spoiler alert. I said it in advance, guys. You're welcome. There was a good twist. I was kind of impressed and happy for the twist. I didn't see the twist coming. I did not see the twist coming. And that's rare. This makes the third movie that has ever gotten me on an actual twist I didn't see coming. And that's impressive, okay? That is impressive. So, congratulations, movie. You got me with a twist I never saw coming. And then it got you with a secondary twist upon that twist. Because the chick went ahead and went with it. The twist happened. Oh, the big twist unveiled. And you're like, what? Damn. Oh, that's harsh. Oh, snap. And then the girl's like, oh, yeah, okay, I'm cool with that. What is? And you're like, oh, snap. It was crazy. Crazy, yo. But I like that. I mean, I didn't like that. Well, I mean, I didn't like that. But I mean, I liked the you know, if you watch it, you'll see what I'm talking about. I liked the twist. It was good. They was impressive. Golf clap on the twist. So that is the thing I enjoyed. Overall film, if I had to give it a scale between like 1 to 10, because I'm supposed to do that as a film reviewer now, I guess, I'd give it like a 2.5. sadly. I really would. You know, the twist was solid. I'd give the twist like a solid 9, you know? But that ain't enough to say shit. Alright? If you guys would have done oatmeal poop face, I would have given it like, probably like a 6. And if you guys would have let everybody breathe when they were talking, then it would have been a good 7, you know? But overall, 2.5 is my deal. Sorry, Demon Eye. I really wanted it to be better. But, you know, I guess we didn't see eye to Demon Eye.
Find me on all of your favorite social sites and join my insanity. Whee!